I'm Janira, and this is my presentation on the e-waste problem. What is e-waste? E-waste is short for electronic waste. These are usually electronics that are broken or lying around the house unused. Many people may even end up throwing it out or recycle it. Some examples include old phones, computers, wires, and even chargers. Where did e-waste come from? Many manufacturers misinterpret Moore's law that processing capabilities can be increased every 2 years. They see it as electronics being thrown out every 2 years or so for newer and improved products. Because of this, electronics have poor designs. They are usually said to be designed for the dump. This means that the products are difficult to upgrade, break fairly easily, and repairing any old or broken product is not worth it at that point. Buying a completely new electronic product is even sometimes cheaper than actually fixing the old ones. Now that we know what e-waste is and where it comes from, we can now talk about what exactly the problem is with e-waste. The problem starts in the manufacturing of electronics. Electronics are made by different materials from all around the world. They may even contain toxic materials like lead. For example, an old computer can contain about 5 pounds of lead. Because of these toxic materials, workers that also help to create and make these products are exposed to the toxic chemicals. That puts them at risk of health problems, and they may even suffer from blood, brain, and kidney cancer. Even pregnant women who are exposed to these chemicals can suffer from miscarriages. Many of the people creating them aren't even aware that these products are so toxic. Companies are not focused on making the workplace safe, so many of their workers actually get sick. The factories and companies making these are also near local homes. Because the company isn't looking for safer materials to use for their products, local residents also suffer from the harmful chemicals that the manufacturers release into the air. Whether these products are being used in the office or sitting in the garage, they still slowly release these toxic chemicals, and now those using it are also exposed to it as well. We create around 25 million tons of e-waste every year, and the amount may increase 3 to 5% yearly. Unused electronics can either stay in our homes or be thrown out. When we throw them out, these products are most likely exported to other locations, primarily in Asia. This is because exporting is actually more profitable than recycling. But because of this, the land ends up turning into junkyards and landfills. These landfills pollute the environment and the homes of the locals. The locals are actually the ones that are taking apart these electronic wastes, and they only work for $1.50 a day. They don't even use any safety equipment like gloves or goggles like seen in the picture. This leaves them vulnerable and exposed to the toxic lead contained in the products. Men, women, and even children work to separate the parts like wires, which are eventually burned. But these burning wires actually release carcinogens that may lead to cancer. Chips are also extracted and melted down for their materials. The rest that can't be melted down are also then burned, releasing more chemicals into the air. The products are also clearly unsafe for the environment and cause severe environmental harm. Some disposal locations actually used to be rice villages, but were forced to become junkyards for e-waste. Now there is e-waste along the rivers and their homes. For pieces that cannot be recycled like plastic, they are usually burned, and this releases even more toxic chemicals into the atmosphere and waters. The waters are so dirty and polluted that their acidity levels are extremely high. This means that the water is unsafe and undrinkable as well. This water is even sometimes used for washing produce and dishes, which can lead to health risks for the people that end up consuming the harmful chemicals. Safe drinking water now has to be transported into the village from other far-away locations. So what is being done to help, and how can we help? Many people want for greener laws. That means that no outside recycling should occur. There are even people looking to ban the exporting of e-waste. Choosing greener and safer materials are also being encouraged. Extended producer responsibility, or take-back, is also being pushed so that the companies contributing to the e-waste can help in reducing it. The Basel Convention is also made to work in stopping the export of e-waste. For us, we can reduce the amount of products that we purchase and use. We can also donate or sell old products that we aren't currently using. Trading in an old product for a new one is also available in a number of stores. We should also reconsider and reevaluate our decisions when thinking about these electronic products. And that is my presentation on the problem of e-waste. Thank you.